the financial future.
Super cool stuff. Very important. Orange pilling of nation states. Not enough people working on that.
Has to be done.
Yes, it does. Okay, let's talk about nation state adoption and some political candidates. You mentioned, and I'm not going to pronounce his name correctly, probably,
Ridwan
Kamil, who's the governor of West Java
Yes.
in Indonesia, which is a jurisdiction of like 50 million people in it. You're working with him, on him, orange filling him. What's going on with that guy?
All of the above.
Yeah, okay.
So he's recently orange filled, and he sees the potential for Bitcoin to transform Indonesia.
Mm-hmm.
So we talked last time, and it was a great discussion about what is money. But I'm trying to accelerate that message with politicians and teach them what money is, because I think that is actually the best avenue to get them to understand Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't understand what money is, then you don't really see the potential for Bitcoin. Right? You see it as a technology or maybe just a stock even, right? But it's far more than that. It's a transformation of very fundamental parts of civilization. But I tell them, money is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is money. And now what that means is money is energy and information. And if you have energy, you're a rich nation. And that usually gets them very interested. In the case of Indonesia, he's well aware. It's a very energy-rich nation. They're the second highest in terms of geothermal potential in the world. They have, I think, 2,000 some odd megawatts of geothermal potential. They have 800 rivers to tap into for hydropower. And with that transformation of money being energy, you're a very rich nation if you have that. Right. So they just need ways to tap into that. And of course, he's also interested in the concept of a Bitcoin bond.
Interesting. So that's a great poetic framing even, right? He said, money is energy and information. If you've got energy, then you are a rich nation.
Yes.
Very simple. Even rhymes. Yeah. What the geothermal potential of Indonesia, I guess they're in the Ring of Fire, right? So it's the most volcanically active place in the world, I believe.
Yeah.
Is it the geothermal potential is from is it volcano mining? Is that what we're talking about? Or is it just actual? Oh, it would be. Okay.
And they're already doing a public-private venture to do volcano mining.
Okay. So geothermal is where you dig straight into the ground and harness Earth's thermal energy.
That's right.
What's the difference between that and volcano mining?
It's just mining with that energy. It's like a brand for geothermal powered mining facilities. But yeah, you drill these wells down and you take the water out in the form of steam and you power turbines and then you put it back down the well. And actually you can get energy when you push it back down as well. So you get energy taking it out and then you get energy putting it back in and you just convert that to Bitcoin. So when you can't export that easily, right? Like where would they, if they built a large array of geothermal plants, what are they gonna do with it? They can't send it to Australia. They don't have a neighbor that will buy from them. But if you can turn that energy into money, you can sell it.
Right.
The other interesting thing is I tell them, even if you don't want the Bitcoin, you can simply sell it.
Yeah.
If you value gold, if you value dollars, it's there for you to take.
Right.
You just take the Bitcoin and sell it. It's the most liquid market on the planet with some $40 billion of trade volume daily. So it's almost irresponsible not to tap into that and take it, build roads, build hospitals, build airports, whatever you need.
Yeah, that's a great way to look at it. I'm just reminded right now the analogy you used last time for a nation state of a hotel, right? Like it needs to, I guess, provide certain amenities and a certain level of security to its customers. And it does seem kind of like extremely low-hanging fruit. If you have unused or underused energy resources that you can now turn that into money, globally saleable money in a 24/7 market, that's basically irresponsible, right? If you're not harvesting that. But so that seems extremely obvious. What are the impediments to getting people to that realization? Is it just the fear and ignorance related to Bitcoin, or what are the roadblocks?
I think it's really just education. Like we say this very often, but it is education. A lot of times when we engage with these politicians, some of them have no understanding of Bitcoin, and you have to start from literally zero. And you need people going there and being Bitcoin ambassadors and helping to educate. So in Indonesia, there's a friend of mine, Bobby, Robert, and he's running Benthouse, and he's been doing a lot of great work there. He's that partner that's helping them set up their mining operation. And he's also doing educational work as well. But it's just up to us to go there and support these grassroots initiatives as well. Like there's a Bali Indonesian conference, Bitcoin conference that's going on in October, and you're invited. But these things are going to help accelerate that understanding of Bitcoin, because you're going to have local people going to meet Bitcoiners, listen to them talk about Bitcoin, get orange pilled. And that's really the only way. It's just proof of work. There's no easy solution to get 1 million people, or in the case of Indonesia, 270 million people ramped up overnight.
Right.
It's going to be a lot of work and a lot of people talking about Bitcoin to them 24/7.
Right.